the most infamous prison on Earth. Surrounded by the freezing waters of the San Francisco Bay, 4 inmates think they can beat the odds and make their way to freedom. Can they escape the rock?
That there was no escaping, no way out.
Plan is set, consequences are clear.
Imagine a fortress rising from the ominous waters of San Francisco Bay, a real-life Alcatraz island. This notorious rock-bound shelter once housed the most infamous criminals of their time. It was the ultimate test of strength and resilience. The mere thought of breaking free from its iron grip sent shivers down the spines of even the bravest souls. But on one fateful day in 1962, defying all odds and challenging the very essence of human determination, the enigma of Alcatraz was about to be shattered. Locked away in its towering cell blocks, the prison held secrets that whispered through the cold corridors. Behind its walls, life seemed both stagnant and ominous. Yet a spark of defiance flickered in the hearts of some prisoners. They yearned for freedom, an escape from their captivity that seemed insuperable. For years, countless attempts had ended in failure, defeated by the 2-mile stretch of violent waters standing between the island and the mainland. But on that fateful date, a small group of prisoners would embark on a daring journey that would forever change their lives. The impossible was about to become possible, as Alcatraz prisoners braced themselves for what seemed inevitable, an escape attempt. In 1933, the federal government took over Alcatraz Island, which was already infamous for its dark past as a disciplinary barracks during the 1900s. Their intentions were clear: transform it into a formidable and impenetrable prison. With a year of secretive renovations completed, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary was ready to receive its first boatload of prisoners from the infamous federal prison in Leavenworth, Kansas. Among them were bank robbers, cold-blooded murderers, and even skilled counterfeiters. As time passed, whispers of escape attempts began to spread within the prison's grim walls. The air grew thick with anticipation as prisoners laid plans and devised strategies. In 1936, an armed robber named Joseph Bowers made his move, determined to break free. But as the suspense reached its peak, a single gunshot echoed through the prison corridors, silencing his desperate struggle. Joseph Bowers fell, lifeless, his dreams of liberty forever extinguished. The tale took a haunting turn in 1937 when 2 bank robbers, Theodore Cole and Ralph Rowe, managed to escape from the prison workshop. They slipped away under the cover of darkness, disappearing into the waters that surrounded the island fortress, never to be seen again. In 1939, a group of 5 prisoners made a run for it. They built a makeshift raft but were ultimately caught by the guards. The relentless pursuit of freedom continued to haunt Alcatraz, as the year 1943 brought forth another desperate bid for liberty. 4 prisoners attempted to escape by cutting window bars and creating flotation devices. But before their feet could touch the solid ground of freedom, their paths were intercepted, and their quest ended in chains. In the midst of the tension-filled years, 1945 brought about a unique kind of deception. John K. Giles arranged a solid plan. Masquerading as a soldier, he carefully planned his escape, blending seamlessly into the chaos of military presence. But the island held its secrets tightly, and his trick was discovered before he could slip away, leaving him trapped in his prison of stone and iron. The most significant escape attempt occurred in 1946 when 6 prisoners overcame guards and gained access to weapons and keys. They planned to steal a boat but realized they did not have the keys to the outside door. A fierce battle known as the Battle of Alcatraz occurred, resulting in the death of 2 guards and the 3 remaining prisoners being sentenced to death or life imprisonment. After the Battle of Alcatraz, escape attempts decreased. In 1958, 2 prisoners named Aaron Burgett and Clyde Johnson tried to float to the mainland using improvised devices but were quickly caught. Then, in 1960, Frank Morris, an intelligent and crafty criminal, arrived at Alcatraz, followed by the Anglin brothers, John and Clarence, in 1961. On June 11, 1962, the 3 remaining prisoners, Morris and the Anglin brothers, attempted their escape. Alan West, facing construction problems, decided to abandon his plan and return to his cell. The others successfully navigated through the prison's corridors and ventilation shafts, climbed to the roof, and descended to the ground using a kitchen ventilation pipe. The trio faced the final obstacle: 2 barbed wire fences, each 12 feet high. Despite the challenges, they managed to overcome the fences and disappeared into the night. Their ultimate fate remains a mystery, as they were never seen or heard from again. The escape from Alcatraz on that fateful night captured the imagination of the public and became a subject of intrigue and speculation. Several theories and investigations followed, but the fate of the escapees remains unknown. Alcatraz closed its doors as a prison in 1963 and later became a popular tourist attraction, forever marked by the daring and courageous escape attempt of June 11th. Alcatraz Island was known as one of the toughest prisons ever built. Situated in San Francisco Bay, it held the most dangerous criminals who were considered the worst of the worst. Escaping from this maximum security federal penitentiary seemed impossible, as it required a 2-mile swim through rough waters to reach the mainland. Until June 11, 1962, no one had successfully escaped from Alcatraz. The escape attempt by Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers was meticulously planned and executed. Morris, known for his intelligence and resourcefulness, had carefully studied the prison's layout and devised a complex escape plan. Using stolen tools, they chiseled away the vent openings in their cells, creating access points to the prison's utility corridors. Over several months, Morris and the Anglin brothers worked in secrecy, crafting life jackets and a makeshift raft using raincoats and rubber cement. They concealed their progress by replacing the vents with realistic-looking dummy heads made from soap, plaster, and real human hair. On the night of the escape, Morris and the Anglin brothers left behind their dummy heads in their beds to fool the guards during the routine head count. They then made their way through the utility corridors and up to the roof. Despite the high security measures, they managed to navigate the maze-like prison without being detected. Using a stolen key, they accessed the unguarded northeast side of the prison, which faced the violent waters of San Francisco Bay. From there, they descended to the water's edge using a ventilation pipe from the kitchen. The cold and turbulent waters awaited them, posing a significant challenge to their survival. Many theories and investigations have been carried out over the years, ranging from the possibility of their survival to their ultimate death. Some point to the strong currents and cold water temperatures as overwhelming obstacles, while others suggest that the escapees may have found refuge with the help of outside partners. The mystery of the Alcatraz prison break continues to captivate the public's imagination. The escapees' fate remains an enduring enigma. This mystery has inspired multiple works, including books, documentaries, and even Hollywood movies. In the decades since the escape, several theories have emerged, keeping the story alive. One theory suggests that the escapees successfully made it to the mainland and went into hiding, avoiding detection by law enforcement. Supporters of this theory point to reports of individuals resembling the escapees, as well as unverified claims made by individuals who claim to have knowledge of their survival. However, without concrete evidence or corroborating testimony, these claims remain speculative. Another theory proposes that the escapees may have perished in the treacherous waters of San Francisco Bay. The strong currents, frigid temperatures, and the distance they had to cover make survival highly unlikely. It is believed that the harsh conditions would have overwhelmed even the most skilled swimmers. If this theory holds true, their bodies would have been swept out to sea, explaining the lack of evidence or remains. Some investigations suggest that the escapees may have met with foul play after reaching the mainland. The criminal underworld of the time was rife with violence, and it is possible that the escapees, if they survived the swim, encountered individuals who saw them as a threat. However, this theory also lacks concrete evidence and remains speculative. In the years following the escape, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, conducted an extensive investigation into the case. The investigation involved interviews, searches, and judicial analysis, but no conclusive evidence was found to determine the fate of the escapees. The case eventually went cold, leaving the truth hidden beneath layers of speculation and mystery. Despite the lack of definitive answers, the Alcatraz prison break stands as a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the relentless pursuit of freedom. It has become a symbol of defiance against seemingly insurmountable odds, inspiring countless individuals and enhancing Alcatraz's place in history as the prison from which escape was believed to be impossible. Today, Alcatraz Island remains a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world. The abandoned prison serves as a haunting reminder of the past and a testament to the determination of those who sought to break free from its walls. As visitors walk through the empty cell blocks, gaze at the desolate exercise yard, and peer out at the treacherous waters, they are reminded of the bold escape attempt that took place on that fateful night in 1962. The story of the Alcatraz prison break continues to intrigue and inspire, reminding us of the resilience of the human spirit. The Alcatraz prison break of 1962 remains one of the most legendary and mysterious escape attempts in history. The seemingly impenetrable fortress that was Alcatraz Island, with its reputation for housing the most dangerous criminals, was challenged by the determination and resourcefulness of three inmates, Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers. The Alcatraz prison break remains an enduring mystery, leaving us with unanswered questions and a sense of awe at the audacity and determination of those who dared to challenge the confines of one of the world's most notorious prisons. Leave your openings in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe to our channel.